Let's solve example number 3. Example number 3 says that find the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 3. So we are going to be finding out the zeros of this polynomial x square minus 3, and further we will verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Okay, let's find out. First, write this x square minus 3. Here x square minus 3 can be written as is equal to x square minus root over 3 whole square. Using the formula a square minus b square, we know that a square minus b square is equal to a minus b whole into a plus b. Using this formula, we can write this as x minus root over 3 whole into x plus root over 3. The value of x square minus 3 is 0. The value of x square minus 3 is 0. The x square minus 3 is 0 when x minus root over 3 is equal to 0 or x plus root over 3 is equal to 0. That is, when after transporting minus root over 3 we get x is equal to root over 3, or x is equal to transporting this we get minus root over 3. So the zeros of, therefore the zeros of x square minus 3 are root over 3 and minus root over 3. Okay, let's verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Now we know that sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a and product of zeros is equal to c by a. Okay, let's verify it. Now sum of zeros. Here sum of zeros is root over 3 plus minus of root over 3, which is equal to 0. Leave a blank here and write, we know that sum of zeros is minus b by a. Minus b by a means minus of coefficient of x, minus of coefficient of x, and a means coefficient of x square, coefficient of x square. So what is the coefficient of x? The coefficient of x is, here we can write this x square minus 3 in quadratic form. Here we can be written as x square plus 0 into x minus 3. Here the coefficient of x is 0, so we can write this as minus of 0 divided by coefficient. What is the coefficient of x square? The coefficient of x square is 1, so we can write this as 1. Here 0 divided by here minus 0 is 0. 0 divided by 1 is 0. Which verify it. Next one is the product of zeros. Product of zeros is equal to minus root over 3 whole into minus root over 3, which gives root over 3 into root over 3, which gives 3. Here is minus, so we add minus here. Leave a blank here. Product of zeros means product of zeros is equal to c by a. C by a means, here the c means the constant term divided by a means the coefficient of x square, coefficient of x square. What is our constant term? Our constant term is minus 3 divided by coefficient of x square. Our coefficient of x square is 1. Dividing this to minus 3 by 1, we get minus 3. So we verified it also here. Here it finishes.